Welcome to the Human Bacon Podcast. Holy shit, it's been a minute, Nick, hasn't it?
April. Yeah.
April.
4 months.
4 months, yeah. And it's all my fault, actually.
Yeah. Tyler got a new foot.
I had to get a new foot, yeah. So they put me to sleep, and, now I can...
How was that? How was going under? Is that scary?
Dude, I've gone under about 4 times.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm pretty used to it. But, yeah, it's like you're there 1 second, and you're gone the next. Like, it's just... It's like that's what death is.
That's what I mean. That's why I don't like it.
That's
like,
what it is.
It's just dying.
You're dying. That's what going under.
There's no dreams.
No.
No hopes. Just
no.
darkness.
As soon as they put the needle in my arm, dude, like I was out, and dude, it's a scary thing, when they wheel you into the operating room and there's fucking those alien lights above your head, and they're all en masse and they're all looking at you, and they're about to like cut you open. And so I had to get surgery on my ankle, which was fun. I sprained it about once or twice every summer over the course of about 10 years playing basketball, and that
a lot of balling.
That's all she wrote, man.
A lot of basketballing.
Yeah, you saw me the other day. I was playing.
Yeah, I saw you. Yes.
So I'm fully back. I'm not playing games yet because fuck that.
Yeah.
But I can jump a little bit, tiny bit, physical therapy, and I'm back at the gym. I'm trying to get it back to as close as I can to 100%.
Tyler 2.0. That's what we're going for.
But that sucked, man. I was in a cast for a month.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Yeah, I couldn't walk for a month. Like it was really bad. My room, dude, it's up the stairs. So, and the bathroom's down the stairs.
That's a long way to go.
I'll tell you what, my right leg, from all that hopping, it became...
Is it jacked?
It's jacked,
you got a jacked right leg?
Yeah, I'm just dragging my left leg everywhere. But, yeah, and physical therapy's done, dude. Fucking ready to go.
Ready to go.
Starting the podcast up again.
Yes, took us like an hour to get ready again today.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Is it picking me up? Because I don't even sound that loud in my headphones right now.
Yeah, you're good. Right. Yeah, it's picking you up. So we're brushing off the rust with this podcast.
Yeah, big time.
But the first, like we were supposed to start this an hour ago, but we couldn't get the mics to work.
No.
And it goddamn technology. It sucks.
Why would they work?
Technology sucks.
Literally.
Like you have everything plugged in.
Yeah, there's power.
Yeah, and then there's just one little thing that's off, and it makes everything not work. And that's just so fun,
So we just sat there while Tyler was trying to figure out what to do.
Yep.
While Lola's just breathing her hot dog breath on you.
Yeah, I mean, she was my cheerleader. I couldn't have done it without her, so.
She's ready.
Yeah.
We'll be getting an extra mic and headphones this week,
yeah.
So
we're gonna be ordering that this week, so we can have guests on. It's gonna be all uphill from here.
Yep. There'll be some webcams not long after that, so.
Yeah, more technology, more problems.
More problems.
So that's fun.
Yep, we still need our Jamie. So.
Oh God. Oh, we got a Luke.
Yeah, we got Luke. So.
I'll
come over here.
Yeah.
If not, he'll arm wrestle it.
Luke's our gym rat who knows technology like crazy. So, any problems we call him.
Yep.
Yeah, he's good.
For both technology or if we needed to beat somebody else for us, so
I think he's gonna be our first guest here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he's been wanting to get on since the beginning of it, so, but...
Yep. It was going to be Dan, but Dan's a trader and he moved out, so...
Yeah.
Sorry, Dan, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, eventually we're going to get another mic, another set of headphones, and after that, another mic, another set of headphones.
We're looking into...
maybe 4 people one day. Ooh.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's fun.
Everyone just talking over each other.
I'm gonna fucking dictator their shit out.
Yeah.
I'll be the mediator.
Yeah, you gotta sit like a little bit higher than all of us, so we all he has the power. He's above us.
I get some textbooks. I can throw those down.
Yeah, we'll get you a gavel or something. Right?
I'll take a gavel.
That sounds good to me. We'll put a thumbtack at the end of it, so it hurts when you shoot somebody with it.
You shooting people with gavels?
No, I'm saying you get a Nerf gun.
Oh,
you Nerf gun.
You said Nerf gun.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear that.
Yep.
Fuck me.
Whatever you need, dude.
Dude, me and my friends, when I was little, we had Nerf guns with tacks,
Yeah.
and we would remove the tips and we'd put thumbtacks in them, and it was the most sadistic shit. But
Yeah.
yeah, fucking little Jimmy got hurt one day, so we stopped doing that.
We. I wish I could say I did that when I was little. I did that like 5 years ago with one of my roommates, and we were shooting each other in the foot, and it would stick in our feet, and we thought it was the funniest fucking thing in the world. So.
Yeah.
Feet, it didn't hurt, but we did the hand once in your palm. Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, because I had this automatic. It was like an M60 Nerf gun, automatic. And dude, for about 4 or 5 hours one day, I just sat there ripping off the tips and putting tacks in. And like I said,
going into the front lines.
That thing was automatic, dude. And I remember I sprayed the shit out of the wall in my house. And dude, they were just Nerf darts like tacked all over the wall in my house. It was like, and I think it held. I think it was 100 rounds. Like the capacity for the mag. And yeah, my mom came home. She wasn't ecstatic about
doing like designs with the Nerf darts.
Trying to spell my name.
Trying to spell your name on it. No, it wasn't me. It says Tyler. What do you mean it wasn't?
Yeah, that was a quick way to get grounded. So
one of my cousins did that once we all lived together, and he wrote his name in crayon on the wall, as tall as he is, and it just said Brandon across the wall. And my aunt was like, "Dude, what the fuck?" And he was like, "Wasn't me." I'm like, "But it's your name."
That's exactly what an imposter would write. I'm being framed.
You framed me.
I'm being framed. That's brilliant.
Yes. Tyler's at Home Depot now.
Yeah. So
he got out.
I left Hannaford for medical leave, and I never went back.
Yeah. Oh god, that's the dream.
That's
I mean, no, I love that place.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Yeah.
But Home Depot's fun, man, dude. You just cut wood all day. You just, there's a lot of customer service. You just walk around and just point at shit and tell people that that's what they want, and that's it. That's all you do. And it's fun there.
It's the home of depots.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but
I'm gonna get trained on the forklift soon.
Whoa.
So I'm gonna be fucking driving that shit around, and yeah, that shit's fun.
That's the one thing I never learned at Hannaford. They wanted me to do receiving one time and learn the forklift, and I was like, I don't. It's too tight back there. I don't trust myself.
Yeah. Dude, little old Peg driving that forklift.
Oh,
that's
man.
funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. I remember when I was there, dude, she would back up into shit. Dude, she knocked over, like, there's like that returns rack back there or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't even know if it's a return rack.
Yeah.
Is it damages?
Yeah.
Dude, she knocked it over one time.
Oh my god.
When I was working. And, yeah, shit went everywhere. And she goes, "Sorry, can you pick that up?" I was just like,
"Sorry."
Yes, Peg.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll pick it up.
I like you. I'll pick it up. Otherwise, it would have been like, I don't see anything here, dude. I'm out.
Yeah, that was when she was like fairly new to driving it. Though.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Yeah, we had a guy drop a whole a beer pallet one time from like it was like 2 tiers up.
Really?
He pulled it down. Good thing that it kind of has that like little roof over it. Oh, he would have been fucking crushed.
Yeah,
but
really.
Yeah, it dropped. It
dropped on him.
It dropped on him.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
while he was in it, and he was just covered in beer.
Wow.
I would have chugged like 3.
That's awesome.
I don't know, and it fell in my mouth. What was I supposed to do?
Jesus. Hope he wasn't alcoholic. He'd be like fucking
juicing
his clothing, fucking drinking it.
Gets home, his wife leaves him. There's no way she believes they poured beer on him.
Oh, shit.
I swear to God, dude.
That's funny.
Yeah, fucking summer's almost over.
Mm-hmm. Back to New England winter. That's gonna be fun.
It already kind of feels like it today.
Yes, I went out and played a little ball today, and then I was out there for about 30 minutes, and I was like, nah. It started drizzling. I was like, nah.
Yeah. Fucking dreary ass day.
I was like, this ain't good.
Yep, just
Not good.
Rainy all July and fucking stupid hot all August.
Pretty much. But yeah, man, we missed a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
One of the most recent things is fucking Afghanistan, right? That crazy
shit show.
Oh my god, dude! Have you seen the videos?
Yeah.
Of the people chasing down the plane?
Yeah, the dude held onto the plane.
Yeah.
He like fell.
Multiple
died,
people held onto the plane, and then like, okay, like I understand you're trying to leave, but like,
You can't hold on at 500 miles an hour while it's going.
I don't think he understood aerodynamics, physics. I don't
Was
think
it going straight to America too? Because you're gonna hold on over the ocean the whole time.
Dude, no, but like that just shows you what they're trying to escape, you know. And
yeah, that's how bad it is. Dude's like, I got it, dude. Don't worry.
Yeah, man.
Get me close enough, I'll swim.
I don't know. What's your opinion about the evacuation of the troops? What do you think?
I feel like it's probably handled wrong. I mean, you got to do it at some point because I mean, the Soviets tried. I mean, the Soviet Union was in the Middle East forever, and then they ended up like, all right, we can't fucking do this either. So they left, and then we're like, no, we can do it. It's like, no, you can't, dude.
We're like, we're Western civilization. We can do it.
People don't want to be ruled.
No, they don't. They really just want to.
Not all of them. I mean, obviously, there's people who want.
Yeah, it's just a bunch
democratic process and whatnot,
but there's tribes,
and
like the tribes are. When I say tribes, I mean like Al Qaeda, ISIS, and you know,
and they all hate each other.
And they all hate each other. They're all just killing each other. And I mean, there's only so much you can do to stop that. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's not like they're only fighting each other. They've done terrorist attacks.
Yeah, they've done terrible, horrible fucking things
multiple times to the United States. That's the reason we were over there, because we didn't want them to take over the country so that they could have a big foothold to plan crazy
to do fucking nutty shit.
Crazy terrorist attacks, and that's what they can do now. They've got all the room in the world.
We just said see you later.
Yeah,
obviously I'm guessing we didn't take everything with us. I'm sure we left some stuff behind.
Yeah, I heard we left millions and millions and millions of dollars worth of.
I bet they did.
Of military.
Well, I mean, you can't just put it all in giant airplane. You know what I mean? But if you've been over there for 20 years,
like tanks,
you got 20 years worth of shit over there.
Tanks and shit, all kinds of stuff over there.
I wonder what they do with the old in the first place. Like the first tanks that got brought there when we first went. Obviously, those things weren't in use.
Those things
for 20
probably.
Years. Like, what do they do? Do they fly them back and junk them? Do they fucking leave them there and junk them?
I'm not sure.
Because I know when they were doing the Panama Canal, everyone who kept trying to do it just left shit there. Like the French and everybody just left all this up. Like that shit's still there if you go there.
Right. Yeah,
Here's some free stuff for you.
Yeah.
Don't use it against us.
So my viewpoint on it, man, it's like it's a really shitty situation, and like, you know, we have to leave eventually, but dude, like it was like you knew it was gonna happen, and then like you did it anyways.
Overnight. Like
it's like you knew what was gonna happen, and then you just pulled all the troops out anyways, and now there's a giant shit show over there with terrorists owning Afghanistan. They own it.
Yep.
But
and God forbid you're a woman.
It's crazy.
There.
Oh,
fucking.
That's not even. Yeah, that's really bad. But like they didn't they like apparently like the government had like 300,000 like Afghanistan soldiers.
They supposedly had a giant army.
Yeah, like what happened to that?
What happened to
Where'd it go?
I didn't read enough into it to actually be like, whoa, but
because apparently the whole army was just like, no, and they threw down their guns, and then they let 75,000 strong Taliban take it over, which I mean a numbers game. It's like the Afghanistan people
they
like
don't
army
stand a chance.
Well, the Afghanistan army would win.
I mean like the Taliban does. You get 75,000, 300,000. This isn't Lord of the Rings. You're not gonna be at the top of the tower, and the fucking elves are gonna come and help you out. Like,
but yeah, that makes no sense to like, because like I understand the evacuation too, and it's like they should be able to handle it themselves, but then like it's just crumbled.
Yeah.
It's like. So apparently you didn't leave good people in charge over there.
It's almost like maybe that's just how life's gonna be over there. Sometimes you like how many times I shouldn't say how many times, how long. 20 years is a long fucking time.
Yeah.
You think we would have established something in those 20 years, and then we leave overnight and they're like, nah, we're good, you can have it back. Like, wait, the fuck were we doing for those 20 years? For you guys just to be like, nah.
Yeah, like I feel bad mostly for the people who like sacrificed limbs in their lives for nothing. Like it's done now.
Yeah, that's it.
That's horrible.
For now, but then who knows? Then they're going to blow something up and then we'll go right back in there again.
They're probably going to attack us, and then Joe Biden's going to be like, we got to go to war.
But it'll be a little bit at a time. We're just sending a few people over there. A few, and then...
Well, apparently we're still operating Like we're still conducting military operations over there. Like I think I read something earlier today about how like we did a drone strike and killed some ISIS guys.
Killed some ISIS people.
It was
Yeah.
like some ISIS like terrorist planner guy. But so apparently we're still conducting military operations over there, but we just said fuck our foothold.
Yeah, yeah.
And just gave it up. But
it's fucked up.
that's crazy, man. That's crazy. And,
yeah, that's what that's what he's gonna be remembered for as president. If this goes like to a complete and utter shit show,
yeah,
it's gonna be, you know.
But I mean, he's just sleepy old Joe, man. It's
Yeah,
like
he's tired, man.
he needs to take a nap.
He needs a nappy nap.
Yeah, he's not.
Guy can't even talk.
Yeah, his teleprompter. If his teleprompter messes up, so does he.
Oh, he's done. It's
Yeah.
he's Ron Burgundy.
Yeah, if an
He
EMP
reads
blast
whatever-
happens, well, oh god.
Yeah.
Done.
The teleprompter's in all capitals, so he's screaming it. It's just like Anchorman. He doesn't.
Come on, Joe. That's sad. It's sad. Like a disabled old man.
Old. He looks
Very
like
old.
the Crypt Keeper too. Dude doesn't look good.
And I hate the excuse of, oh, well, he's not Trump. It's like, that's not an excuse.
Yeah.
That's
like,
not an excuse. It's
yeah,
not.
He's
He's still
old.
fucking super disabled.
Yeah, it's not good.
Ask any doctor. Be like, does he have Alzheimer's? There's a very high
They'd be like,
probability.
he's
Does he
not
have
behind-
dementia? Yeah, probably.
The only thing that, which is selfish to say, but the saddest thing about that is that I always just believed that if he were super rich, there was some magic thing you could do to just make you better. Like you just, you know, like
Yeah.
if you're the president and there's
Maybe they
some
like
type
take
of
some like
cure for
stem
the,
cells.
That's what I
And,
mean.
like inject it in your brain.
I always thought, I'm like, well, he's the president. If he has Alzheimer's, there's
Yeah.
something that can cure it. I'm guessing because he's the fucking president. And you're like, oh
Yeah.
no, there isn't. That's sad. It makes me sad.
If you're rich enough to get to Epstein's Island, then you should like afford to live forever.
That's what I mean.
Pretty
You can't-
much.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Like Abe Lincoln's still probably alive somewhere. He was, never got shot. He just wanted out.
Yeah.
Yeah, vaccines too. They're
Oh, yeah.
crazy mandating all this.
I got my vaccine a couple months ago. Like right after my ankle healed up.
Yeah, yeah.
That's when I was like, all right, I'll get it done.
I still haven't gotten mine.
Dude.
Like, there's no conspiracy. I'm not doing it because I'm like, oh, it's the CDC. Like, I'm sure it's absolutely fine. They wouldn't just fucking stick us with a bunch of experimental shit. I'm just a big baby, and I don't want to get it. That's just all. It's that simple. I
Like-
don't want the owie.
Like honestly, if you're young and healthy, like they shouldn't mandate you to get it.
Yeah.
And like I mean I get the mandate too because you're like trying to protect the vulnerable
Yeah.
vulnerable people. I understand that.
And you know,
But-
it's like enough is enough. They're thinking too. Like, how long do we got to deal with this fucking thing, dude?
Yeah, and then it's like everyone's like crying about the Delta variant and stuff and like I mean we still don't know how bad that's going to get. Apparently it's really bad in Florida right now.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's Florida. They're nuts.
yeah, they'll go have a 10,000 person party on the beach.
Oh yeah, no problem.
They did that at like the worst time possible.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. We need. Oh, I watched this Colin Quinn a stand up yesterday, and it was called Red and Blue State, and it was kind of just shitting on both sides.
Yeah.
But he was like really, like kind of smart about it, and one of the things he was saying is, like we got greedy. Like the 13 colonies is big enough. Like it's already bigger than England and France, and we just kept going. And
You're like more states,
we
more
should,
states.
yeah, like he said, we shouldn't have been 50. We should have been like how Europe, you know, everything's kind of divided. Because there's
Yeah.
like, I forget, it's something like the difference between a guy living in like some Eastern European, in some like high, rich place in Europe. Like the difference between those two is the same as someone in New Jersey and Utah. Essentially, like they're essentially from different countries if they ever
right,
met up.
yeah.
But we're just like we're all one. And it just doesn't work.
Yeah, because I remember, I forget what comedian it was, but he was like, Louisiana people? He's like, those aren't Americans. He's like,
Oh,
they're...
Segura.
Yeah, Tom Segura.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, those aren't even people.
Yeah. He was shitting on them about like Katrina and all
He's
that
like, they
too.
can't even talk. Yeah, dude, Tom Segura, he's got great stand-ups.
His podcasts are phenomenal too. The Two Bears and Your Mom's House, they're both really good.
Yeah. It's an excellent podcast. Fucking hilarious guy.
I am worried though about us going to see Rogan, that they're gonna be wicked stupid about it.
Dude, if they're stupid about it, I'm gonna be upset.
Because I know New York, I think is doing you either have to be vaccinated and prove it, or like show up with like a negative fucking COVID test or something. Because Rogan said that he was gonna give people their money back. And I was like, but I don't want my money back. I want to go see fucking Joe Rogan that I've been waiting for.
I want to go see his shiny bald head. I've been saying that for a fucking year now.
Fucking fourth row back. I want to see his shiny head.
Who doesn't want to make a wish while rubbing that?
Joe.
I mean...
Over here.
Just one touch.
Please, Joe. But I hope so. I was supposed to go see Korn and Stained the 21st? I think the 21st.
Is it a band?
Yeah, Korn was opening and Stained was...
What kind?
No,
Oh,
Switch.
Korn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was one band. Korn, Korn and Stained. I was like...
Stained Korn, yeah. No, Stained was opening and Korn was the headliner, but Jonathan Davis, the singer of Korn, got COVID. So they pushed it. But they pushed it too, so like one weekend is gonna be going to that, and then the next weekend is gonna be Rogan.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah.
Well, fucking dude, I got a funny story. So Luke, right? Luke, our tech guy.
Yeah, whether he wants to be or not.
Yeah, he's our tech guy. Dude, so he's been pushing off getting the vaccine too. And I'm like, fine, man, all for it. Do whatever you want at this point. I don't care. And so he's trying to go to college, right? So he's trying to go to UMass. And they're making you prove, like if you're going to on-campus classes, they're making you prove that you have the vaccine.
Yes.
And he didn't know they were doing that until about a week ago. And he knows it takes about a month to get like, you know, the whole...
get both of them, yeah.
To get both of them. Because you gotta get one and then wait 3 weeks.
Yeah.
That's what I did. So, literally... So, the only way he can get around it is by submitting a paper about religious reasons as to why he doesn't want to get the vaccine.
God.
So, he decided that he was going to be a part of this church that he found online called Church of the Firstborn, right? And he like this is all that he wrote in his paper. He's going to be a part of the Church of the Firstborn. They're against vaccines because scientists do stem cell research from stem cells from babies, which the church is against, so that's why he's not getting the vaccine. So he made this whole intricate, complicated story about...
That's fucking amazing.
And he had to write in the paper too that like he believes in faith healing and all sorts of just baloney to try to say that this is what he believes, so he can't get the vaccine so that the college will let him in. It's fucking hilarious.
Fucking insane.
He was literally Googling religions, trying to figure out which one to pick so that he could get the most logical denial of the vaccine so he can go to college.
How long of a paper was it?
I think it's just like one page.
Oh, all right. I was about to say,
maybe
have to write a novel
maybe
about...
page and a half, but you have to give like a really well...
Oh, man. Did he have to find like a church, like an actual location?
Yeah. And his story is his dad has a girlfriend, which he doesn't. That girlfriend's a part of the Church of the Firstborn, and his dad got indoctrinated into it, and then he decided to follow his father.
Just like a cult.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Aren't they all cults? But holy shit.
But yeah, so
is he good to go?
I don't know. He said he hasn't so this happened a few days ago when I was talking to him about it, and he said that he hasn't gotten a response back yet.
Oh my God.
But he's praying to his Church of the Firstborn to
Church of the Firstborn, huh?
To carry him through. Yeah.
Because it's the firstborn.
And as he is writing it, like I'm in the Discord with him because we play games together. I'm in the Discord with him as he's writing it, and he's like, "Dude, I'm lying so hard right now," and I just hear the keys typing away, and I was
like just fucking Beethoven just hammering out.
Yeah, he's like, "I feel so bad." He goes, "I hate this."
Yeah,
he goes, "I'm not a liar," as he's typing away. He goes, "I have to do this. I have no choice."
Yeah, because he had to wait. What would they make him do?
They would make him go into college late.
You would have to sit out.
Yeah, maybe even till next semester, maybe till January.
Oh fuck!
It was the only way around it because he didn't know that they were going to be like requiring the vaccine.
Yeah.
And I talked to him about it. I was like, dude, like, what about HIPAA laws? I was like, can they even request that from you? Yeah. Like, that's like your personal medical information. Like, can they
Yeah,
legally request that?
legally allowed to ask
And
you
he
that.
goes, I guess they can. They're doing it with everybody. And I was like, oh, that's fucking weird because, like, I heard that
Yeah, they can't. It's medical information.
it's medical information.
They'll
They
talk to you.
can't, like, request that from
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
But, like, I guess
now.
I guess there's some sort of exception that was made for that, you know.
That's insane.
So-
Especially it's weird because they are young dudes. You think they'd be doing that in, like, fucking senior citizen homes? Like the people who are really at risk for it, not a bunch of 19-year-olds.
I don't get it. I just don't understand it. Like it's a lot of politics.
Yeah.
And
very liberal UMass Lowell too. So
well, all colleges are very liberal. I mean, I get that.
True.
And like I get them wanting you to be vaccinated before you go, but like requiring it, I don't agree with that. I don't, because it's like it should be your choice whether you get a shot or not.
Yeah.
I mean, and like that's a conservative point of view, but I don't want people forcing me to get a shot. Like I'm vaccinated, I chose to.
Yeah, because you wanted to.
Yeah. But and I think I believe in science, and I believe it's been thoroughly tested, and I believe it works. But if you don't, and you have a good reason, and like religious exemption, that's why it works for him because like the United States is like very much protect your religion, your right to believe what you want to believe.
Church and state, two separate things. You can't.
Yeah, but like the United States has always been that country where it's like you can believe whatever you want here. You know, it's a safe haven.
Monsters. Go for it, dude.
It's a safe haven for you. No one's gonna kill you for believing in whatever you want. So, and then. It's just he's just between a rock and a hard place.
Oh yeah.
So he had to write that, and it was fucking hilarious.
He's got to keep that up now too. That sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, not that they're ever gonna come up to him and be like, "Who do you believe in?" Because they can't do that shit either.
Yeah. It was just fucking hilarious. It was
fucking funny.
It was so funny.
That's good shit.
Yeah, but fucking hell, you got a promotion, didn't you?
I am now the assistant meat manager.
Assistant to.
I'm assistant to the meat manager. Excuse me. Yes. After, 11 years there.
Yeah. 11 years.
But I was never trying to move up. It's not like it took me 11 years. I was fine coasting right in the middle.
Dude.
That's where I like to be. Under the radar.
Tell the story about how Jim left.
Oh, he left because, Marcus, the boss, left to go be an apprentice plumber.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then Jim kind of was, I guess, being a little baby because he was going to have to step up and do more work.
Yeah.
So he called over to Lowell to take the job over in Lowell because he's a traitor.
Well, didn't you say like Marcus like dared him or something?
No, Marcus actually...
He was like, you won't go over there.
Marcus called... Because Marcus's girlfriend runs the store in Lowell.
Right.
So obviously trying to help her out too. So they were talking about it, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you know, essentially kind of that." And then he called over and was like, "All right, yeah, your application is in." And I think he was kind of joking about it too. He was like, "Oh shit, like it's actually in." And then like he was just kind of talking to himself, like hyping himself, like, "No, this is gonna be good. No, I need a change. No." And I'm like, "Dude, you're talking to yourself. Like I don't. Why are you telling me? I don't care." He was saying it every day. I don't know. No, this is gonna be good. I don't know. And you're like, oh no, this guy's
he's so indecisive.
This guy doesn't know what the fuck he wants to do. So
that's funny.
But he gone.
God damn it, he was a cool dude.
Oh yeah. If you don't mind listening to some of the most horrific stories, graphic, sexual stories that a man who was older than my father likes to tell you.
Come here, young.
About banging his old lady, as he used to say.
Yeah, that's when he'd be like, dude, he'd say that shit to me all the time. He'd be like, "Hey man," I'd be like, "What?" He'd be like, "I banged my old lady yesterday," and I'll be like, "Why?"
Oh my god, I'd be in there.
You're just seeing me for the first time today.
Yeah. By the way, what's your name?
I was like, Jesus, man.
I used to see him. I'd be in doing price changes on Sunday, so I'd be there at 4 in the morning, and then he'd come in at 5 in the morning, and literally like 5:02. I mean, I'm still waking up. It's fucking 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And dude, fucking. Me and the old lady going at it last night. Yeah, she still got a good one on her. She had a C-section for all of her kids. And I'm cleaning up the language because I don't want to hear the horrible things I had to hear. And he would just go on and on. I would just stare at him and be like, dude, like, what the fuck? I don't want to hear any of this.
What
It's so
the
early.
fuck?
Or anytime I'd hang out with a girl, he'd ask, like, how was it? I'd be like, that's such a weird thing to ask. Like, I would never ask one of my friends or anybody, like, dude, how was it? Like,
No,
that's so creepy. Like,
I got a word for it. It's called greasy.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's being greasy.
Yeah.
You know, and that's fucking. How's Craig doing?
He's still
Greasy Craig. Yeah, he's still beeping and booping.
Oh yeah,
everywhere.
he's everything. What? Yeah, he's always all he does. He was hooking up with some chicken Revere, I guess. And he's like, dude, she's a nympho. And I'm like, yeah, why, dude? What's going on? He's like, yeah, she wanted to do it twice. I was like, I don't think that makes her a nymph.
I don't think that's what that means, Craig.
He still calls the fucking Instacart people Uber Eats. And I don't know how many times I've talked to him and I've been like, Craig, it's Instacart. Uber Eats delivers you like McDonald's and food. I go, Instacart people are shopping
When
here.
he says it, he believes it's Uber Eats.
Anytime somebody fucking Uber Eats, I'm like, no, Greg, it's Instacart. And he's still just.
That's
the
fucking
same
hilarious.
Thing. Like, dude, it's not the same. God, this is Groundhog Day. No, it's not the same thing. Fuck those Instacart people. I don't care if you're listening. You are one of them. You're fucking annoying.
I tried Instacart for one day, and like I tried it for about 4 hours, and dude, it was a horrible experience, and you only make about $9-10 an hour, like when it comes to like what you're being paid, like at the end of the day. Yeah, it's like $9-10 an hour. It's horrible. God. It fucking sucks.
Fucking below minimum wage.
Yeah, it's
and you gotta drive and do all that.
Yeah, you gotta drive with your car, waste your gas, put like, what's it called? Like you're straining your vehicle.
Yeah.
You know.
Put more miles on it and shit.
Yeah, for fucking 9 or 10. No, it's not even close to worth it. Yeah, like if you're driving your own car around for a job, they better be fucking at least paying for your gas.
Yeah.
You know.
Get paid mileage or something.
Yeah, but no, you don't get paid that.
Fuck that.
Instacart sucks. I don't know. I don't know how people do it.
They just walk up to me all day long, just with their phones in my face. Where's this? Where's this?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I got a white meat coat on that's covered in blood, and you're asking me like where the granola bars are. Like, I know where they are, but why'd you come up to me? Like, what about this?
You should be scared of me.
Yeah. What about this? Says fucking tell me where things are. My court case is finally done.
Really?
Yeah, they finally dismissed it because obviously I didn't fucking do it.
Nice.
I don't know if I ever talked about it here.
I don't think so.
If I have, I don't give a shit if people have to listen to it.
I don't think so.
But 2019, I get a thing in the mail saying that I was involved in a hit and run. A guy was crossing a crosswalk and I hit him with my car and I took off in Everett, Mass. And I live in Lowell, Mass. And it's about 35 minutes away. I don't know anybody in Everett. I've never fucking been to Everett before. So I get that in the mail, and then I get a thing that I got to go to court because of it, because they said that there was witnesses, because it was the same car as mine. I had a 2007 Nissan Altima. I mean, how many Nissan Altimas are there out there? And someone had two numbers off of a plate, a partial, and for some reason, they picked me out of a hat, and I had to get a lawyer and go to court for 2 years. It just ended, so it was 2 years I had to go. It's just so frustrating. I've never been there, and I had to take time off work, spend all this stupid money on lawyers and doing all this bullshit. And most of the time I would go there and just sit there and then be like, all right, it's moved to this date and it's moved to this date. And you're like, God, you just lose faith in our justice system more and more, because I'm like, but I didn't fucking do it. Yeah. So it was either going to go to trial or it was going to get dismissed, and the attorney general, whoever the fucking people who prosecute you, she called out the names of the witnesses, and nobody was there. Nobody showed up because obviously it didn't happen. So then after they're like, all right, case dismissed, everything's good. I just had to pay court fee or whatever. So I went down to the court because I'm like, I don't even want to mess around with online. I'm going to go down there and pay this. So I go down there. It was $150, and I was like, gave my ID and everything. And they're like, all right, no, you don't owe anything. I'm like, no, I definitely do. They just told me I did. And like, no, you paid it in July. And I was like, all right. So I took the receipt that said that I paid it. And then I went up to Maine. I was supposed to have a couple days off. This all makes sense. I go up to Maine, and I came down and let the dog out because I didn't have anybody to let her out at night. So I just came down, and I get a letter in the mail saying I have a warrant out for my arrest because I didn't pay the court fee. So now I'm
God.
like, but I have the receipt right here that says it. So I called my lawyer who, because it was a warrant, I had to go to court. So instead of going back up to Maine and enjoying some time off, I had to now go back to court again and sit in a courtroom for 3 hours to just, when they call my mates, to stand up and show them a receipt. And they're like, oh yeah, everything's good, you're paid. Warrant's clear, you don't got to worry about it. Have a good day. No sorries, nothing like that. And I'm like, all this, I have to do all this shit for something I fucking never even knew.
You should be reimbursed.
That's what I mean. Like, who can I sue? Nobody. Who am I going to sue? I'll spend more money trying to sue somebody. But I'm telling you, I wish I could. I've seen a picture of the guy that said I hit him, because I'm gonna drive around and find him, and I'm gonna fucking hit him. I don't know exactly how double jeopardy works, but I was already found innocent.
Jesus. Yeah, you're innocent, so I mean.
Yeah, I can hit him, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fucking jerk. So
I can run that dude over.
Not fun.
When you hit him, back up, do it again.
Yeah, it's like in all the horror movies.
Yep. Oh shit. I don't know why, but like at the end of every scary movie, I'm pretty sure someone gets hit by a car, and like they go fucking flying in the air.
And then you're always
they're just in they're just screaming no, like no.
And then they get hit by a car. Jeepers Creepers, where you just run the guy over back and forth like too many times, and you're like, all right, that's enough, and then it still gets up. And you're like, my thing I never thought of is, why don't you just stop under them so they're under the car, then they can't get up because they're stuck under the
leave the car there and go ahead, go and
run.
You're good.
That's a terrible idea. It's a horrible idea.
Dude, Jeepers Creepers, man. That's a crazy, like, that's a very terrifying experience when I was younger.
Yes.
Because I was having a sleepover over my cousins, and like super chill house, everything's chill, like no stress at all. And then like around 10 o'clock comes by, and like, you know, like he had a bunk bed in his room, and I was on the top bunk and he was on the bottom bunk. I was on the bottom and he was on the top. And I remember Jeepers Creepers came on, and like I just started watching it. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is pretty cool, you know, it was like a monster and stuff. And then it became fucking super scary and super frightening. And dude, like I was looking everywhere for the remote to change it, and I couldn't find it.
Oh, shit.
And but here's the thing. I was like, I'm in bed right now. If I get out of bed, something's gonna pull my feet out from underneath the bed, right? So I'm like, I can't get up. I can't find the remote. I was just like, I guess I'm watching this. I was like, fuck. And
God.
And it was on the Sci-Fi Channel, and what the Sci-Fi Channel always did, I don't know if they do it anymore, but whenever they had like one of those like sci-fi movie like fucking trilogies or whatever, they'd play them back to back all in a row. So I watched Jeepers Creepers 1 all the way up to like fucking 4 or whatever, how many there was.
My God.
And when I say I watched them all, you're like, Tyler, it was 10 o'clock at night, and you're like a young kid, and like I was up all night. I was up all night watching Jeepers Creepers because I couldn't go to bed, because if I go to bed, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, he's gonna fly away with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna die. So finally, when I get to like the last movie, when he's strung up in the barn, right? Yeah. And like they have that like harpoon on him or whatever, waiting for him to wake up. And dude, at that point, I was like, okay, I'm safe. I was like, okay, I'm good.
That man's watching him. He's protecting all of us.
Yeah, I was like, there's some farmer out there. He's got him in the barn. I'm okay. I'm like, I was young. I was like 7.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I'm safe. I was like, finally.
That's a scary move for a 7-year-old.
Yeah.
Especially when he falls down.
Movies. I watched all of them.
See, the trash chute when he falls down there, it's just all those dead bodies on the wall.
Yeah.
It's like still alive. It's all like stitched up and shit. That's fucking creepy, man.
By the time I wanted to go to bed, it was already like 6 a.m.
Yeah.
So I fall asleep for like a couple hours, and my cousin's waking me up because we gotta go fucking play or do whatever.
Yeah.
And when I got home, I was in rough shape. I was in really rough shape. I was super tired, bags under my eyes.
Pour me a shot of juice, Mom.
Yeah.
I've had a night.
I've had a very rough night. That's Jeepers Creepers. That's my experience at Jeepers Creepers.
I remember saying to my, where was I? I think it was at my dad's, and one of the Chucky movies was on, and it was one of the bad ones. It was one of the ones where they were at like a military school.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And I remember the part that really scared me was, for some reason, Chucky threw a grenade, and like one of the guys like sacrificed himself and jumped on the grenade, and it like blew him up, and it was like kind of fucked up. And I think that was the first time I ever saw something like that. And I remember just being so afraid of like, oh my god, grenades! Like, I just remember like almost becoming a human being. Like people die every day. Like, oh my god, like.
Yeah. Yeah, crazy shit.
I love scary movies.
I can't, when I was younger, like, I remember my brother forced me to watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes.
And I was very young.
Up.
I was very, very young. But, yeah, dude, that was, that scarred me for a while. Like, and when at the beginning, when it's like based on a true story, and like it says it's like this just became real.
Yeah.
It's like this isn't fiction any longer.
Did you ever go back and watch any of them and been like, this isn't scary at all?
No.
No. Yeah.
No. I still have that like little kid like part in my brain where I'm like, it's like my younger self is telling my older self, don't go back there.
Yeah,
it's not
there's
safe.
Nothing there for you, dude.
It's not safe over there. Stay where you're safe.
Bro, I guarantee you in like the next 2 weeks, it'll be on TV. You'll just be flipping through something, or you'll be on like social media or something, and he'll just be there.
Yeah.
Fuck! They're listening.
Yeah.
Fucking scary movies. I do. I watch anything on Netflix that's scary.
Anything? Yeah. I can do that now, and I'll be like, okay. But then there's always that little kid voice in the back of my head where it's just like, you're not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
This isn't. You like comedy movies, Tyler?
Oh, the only thing that ever really. I do that though. Who doesn't watch a scary movie? Then you throw in some stand up after.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bill Burr, for making sure the demons don't get me. No, doesn't it, I think the worst part of being an adult is I remember being a kid and being like scared something's under my bed or something's in the closet or a monster's gonna come, and I was like, I can't wait till I'm a grown up. And then I'm not afraid of that. I'm still afraid of that shit. I'm 32 and I'm like, you hear something and I'm like, and then I don't think like, oh, home intruder. I'm like, it's a witch or somebody and I'm gonna die.
Yeah, like if you're gonna go into a basement and the lights off, you're like, this isn't right.
Yeah. I still turn the lights off and run as fast as I can up the steps. And
there's some part of like the lizard brain where it's just like,
you go, dude.
It's like you don't like darkness. It's like darkness is bad. Every person who liked darkness and went into it died.
They're all dead.
They didn't come back. So you don't like that.
It's the fucking worst.
That's natural selection, man. Because like for us to be so scared of darkness and like want light so much.
Yeah, there's a reason.
Yeah, it's like there's a very objective reason. It's like because there's monsters over there.
That's why people are afraid of spiders and shit, like, because that was killing you. You get bit by a spider, you die, and you'd see somebody get bit by a spider and they're dead.
Or
and
a snake,
that happens, or a snake or something like that. That's why people are like wicked petrified of them.
Yeah. And all that is like in like darkness and light, it's like, yeah, that's very objective, but then it all becomes like, since we live in like a society where that doesn't matter much anymore, it's like it's all kind of pushed its way into
make it just be
pushed its way into like metaphors and stories, you know, and like that's where it exists now, and our primitive brains still understand that because we're still fucking scared of that shit.
Oh yeah,
even if it's not as bad because we have streetlights and
still the same feeling at night. Just laying there at night, I'm like, oh no, something's gonna get me.
Yeah.
Come home to a dark house and I'm like, this is fucking terrifying.
Yeah, like if you live alone, like I've never lived alone, but like my family's been on vacation when I've been home alone, and dude,
creepy.
I don't care how old you are, like that's not fun.
No, especially when you leave and now you're gonna come. You almost don't want to go back inside. You're like, I know what's out here.
You're like a cat, and you're exploring every room, like super fucking checking under beds and shit.
You fake talk like somebody's there. Hey man, yeah, I'm just going to the other room. I'm not alone.
I've got a gun in my back pocket, just happenstantially.
God forbid taking a shower. Yeah. This is fucking it. Now I can't leave the bathroom because I'm safe in the bathroom. Nothing's getting me in here.
Oh, God.
Yeah, this shit never goes away. That's funny.
Yeah. Our brains will always tell us we're going to die.
Yep.
Because it'll be right. It'll be right one time.
Yep. And it'll only get once.
Even if it's wrong a million times, it's still worth it if it's right once. Yeah.
It's just the worst hypochondriac because it knows at one point it is going to happen.
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
But at least it will be ready because it's always...
Yeah.
Even shit that doesn't matter, it's always picking up dumb shit.
And then it's just... Who knows? Hopefully there's something. You never know. Or it could just be like getting surgery. Just lights go out and then that's it.
Dude, lights go out, man.
And then you're just dead for way longer than you were alive.
So, did you ever watch Kill Bill?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Okay, all right. Do you remember when she's in the truck and like she's like, wiggle your big toe?
Yes.
Okay, so right after my surgery, that's exactly what happened. All right, because like I they put me out cold, bro, and like I wake up and I'm groggy as fuck.
Oh yeah.
My whole leg's numb. I can't feel my leg at all, and then I look down and I see my big toe is sticking out of my cast at the end, and then literally the first image that comes into my mind is Kill Bill in the truck,
Wiggle
and
your
I was like, wiggle your big toe, and like I summoned up all the courage, and I was like staring at it, and then it moved a little bit, and I was just like, and dude, I raised my arms in the air, I go, yes. And dude, the nurse came in and she goes, what, you okay, you're awake? And I go, I wiggled my big toe. And she goes, nice. I was like, I did it.
I can still walk.
She goes, you want apple juice and crackers? I go, goddamn right I do.
I've never wanted that more in my life.
I'm fucking dying of thirst right now. She goes, yeah, you were under fucking anesthesia for like 2.5 hours.
Ooh.
And I was like, the doctor said the surgery was only 45 minutes. And she goes, yeah, well, they found some loose cartilage in there and they ripped that shit out.
Oh.
And they had to replace it with artificial cartilage. So,
yeah, they don't want to go back in. They were like, hey, we'll just open you up again in a few months. Like, we're already here. Might as well.
So they were like, yeah, so they found some stuff they weren't supposed to find, that they didn't expect.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they took it out and fixed it up for you. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, they're charging me extra?
Yeah, but, yeah, that was my surgery experience. It was exactly like Kill Bill in every way. But I didn't kill anybody. I just wiggled my big toe.
Not
but
yet.
that's close enough.
Yeah, pretty close.
That's close enough for me.
Just need a katana.
Yeah, right.
Slice up the ER. Yeah, never had to do any of that. I got put on it when I was a little kid, but I don't remember. I think I was getting like teeth pulled. I was like 7 or 8. I don't really remember it though.
Yeah, I'm not scared of it. It's just it's strange. It's so strange when you're there and then like it's not like you're falling asleep. It's
out.
not like that. Like it sucks you away into.
It's like time travel because then you're just up.
Yeah.
And you're like, what do you mean I'm up?
And I mean like, so when I was younger, I like had this really big fall and accident where I was in the hospital for like 2 weeks, and I was in a medically induced coma, and so that's like sort of like anesthesia. Like I don't know exactly the difference, but yeah, it was a medically induced coma. And because like my injuries were just too severe and they didn't, like I was too young, my injuries were too severe, they didn't want me to experience it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was in the hospital, medically induced coma for like 2 weeks, and when I woke up, it felt like I was out for maybe like a day. Like
you knew it was a little while.
I felt really, really refreshed. I was just like, wow, that was a good nap, you know. And then, yeah, it was 2 weeks later, and I was like, holy shit.
That's nuts.
But what I think about is I was just like, wow, I lost like 2 weeks. I was like, that's crazy.
Literally 2 weeks of your life.
Some people in comas, bro, like they don't
wake up.
They don't wake up for like fucking years. Like a quick Google search, you get a lot of stories about people who've been out for 5, 6, 7 years.
Oh yeah.
And I actually saw this funny story. It was about this guy, and I think he went into a coma around 2014 when Barack Obama was president. He woke up in 2019 or like 2020, and like that was before Donald Trump was even mentioned for running for the race. So when he woke up and people told him that Donald Trump was president, he thought it was like a prank.
Or like fucking Planet of the Apes. He woke up in like some other alternate dimension. Like what?
He thought it was like literally like where's Ashton Kutcher? Like come on, like that.
Is that show still on?
But yeah, that's what he thought. And no, they were like, Donald Trump's president, and he was like, literally, he was just like, I'm from a different universe. This isn't real.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah, that's.
He's a reality like TV show guy. Like he owns he's a businessman. Like how did he become president?
Who the fuck? How did he?
Yeah.
That is.
And dude, yeah, his mind was blown. Wow. It was a pretty funny. It was a pretty funny story.
I wonder what happens. Like, you must have like nothing left. It would just wither away. You know what I mean? Like your arms and your legs. There's no mass. There's no muscle mass, and you don't use it anymore. Like, I wonder how long. It would take
muscle atrophy. It just deteriorates.
I wonder how long if that could even walk again.
So I don't know.
Build it back up.
Yeah, I don't know if that guy was able to walk or what happened. I just know like his reaction.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
But
I wonder what happened.
Yeah, like
that long.
So I'm pretty sure if you're in a coma like that, like nurses will come over and move your legs a certain amount of times every day or whatever, so that if you do wake up ever, then they're gonna.
There's something there.
Yeah, so like you're not gonna just be fucking bones and skin. So they move you around and do some physical therapy on you so that you can build yourself back up when you wake up.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're still gonna lose a lot of muscle mass.
You're gonna have like almost nothing.
You're gonna have a lot of bed sores on your ass.
Yeah.
But
someone's been wiping my ass for 5 years, bro. Did they do a good job? What?
Dude, I would find that nurse out personally and be like, "I'm so sorry."
I'm so sorry. Jesus, I know what happens.
The embarrassment. Just be like, "Oh my god, this lady's been wiping my ass for like 5 years. Come on."
Oh, I've had a catheter in me for 5 years, but can you get it out? Does my dick still work? I don't care about my legs. Does my dick still work?
Pretty much. Funny stuff.
Yeah.
But dude, it's nice to have the podcast going again.
I'm pumped. It's funny. It was about a year ago too.
Yeah, we started about a year ago.
Which actually would make sense that this is the 12th one.
Yeah.
Because we had some troubles at first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just getting the right wires and
getting everything set up. Else. Yeah. And then today we got to brush off some rust.
Even trying to.
Which I expected it to happen anyways.
Yeah.
I was like, who knows even if everything's gonna work? But yeah, we got it. We got it working.
Could have been worse.
It could have been a lot worse.
Could have been us just been sitting there staring like, fuck. Now what?
Lokey.
Please. I'll tell on you. Come help us.
Yeah, like that was so funny when he told me that he had to write that religious exemption letter.
I should use that at fucking work.
Yeah. Yeah, it was funny, man.
Church of the First Son.
Are they making you wear masks at Hannaford again? Yeah.
Customers don't have to, but we do.
Yeah, that's how Market Basket is. That's how Home Depot is too. Yeah. Dude, I just wear a chin diaper. That's all I do.
Oh yeah, they don't really say anything.
At Home Depot, no. They don't give a fuck.
Lou went to another store.
Gone?
Yeah, he went to Hudson.
Wow, nice.
And he was the fucking mask police, so
yeah.
No one's really saying anything anymore.
Nice. That's real good. Very, very good.
Is gone. Though it is funny seeing everybody, like, as soon as their shift's over, they just like take off their Hannaford uniform and their mask, and now they're just, I'm in customer mode. So you just wore a mask for 8 hours and you just.
Objectively, to make your employees wear a mask and customers not to wear a mask, it just shows how much of an asshole you are.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It shows you're a scumbag.
Move.
It shows.
Yeah.
That's what it shows. It shows you are a political scumbag.
Yeah.
It's what you are. And because objectively, it makes no sense to do that unless you're only in it for the money.
Especially for that reason, that you can really just take it off when you're punched out.
Yeah.
So I worked for 8 hours a day, and I was protecting everybody. And now that I'm not getting paid anymore, you don't give a fuck. You're like, I don't care what you do.
And it's like, it sucks too, because it's like, oh, I'm going to work to be punished.
Yeah.
Like I clock in and now it's time for punishment. It's not just work. It's like, oh, I'm being punished now. That's what it's turning into. It's not turning into like, let's stop COVID.
Especially if you're vaccinated too. Like, but for you know what I mean? Like, why the fuck do I? What was the point of doing it?
Like, I don't care about HIPAA shit. I'll show you my fucking card if you want.
Yeah.
Like, I'm vaccinated. Like, I'll do it. But to make your employees wear it and your customers not to wear it, it's just like I said, it's extremely scummy. And
they're not doing the things they used to do, like having somebody walk around sanitizing stuff, or like certain number of people in the stores. So none of that matters anymore. Just only the employees wearing the masks is a big deal. Like what?
Because objectively, it does nothing.
No,
it does absolutely
nothing.
Like if you're gonna pick a side. You can either be a giant asshole or not an asshole at all. If you want to be in the middle of that, you can't. It doesn't work.
It's a shitbag move.
Yeah, you're being a douchebag because objectively it makes zero sense. Zero sense at all.
It's not helping anybody.
No, it doesn't help anybody. It just infuriates your employees because they have to wear it and the customers don't.
Yeah.
It just makes them mad. So, I mean, fuck them.
And you literally like, it's not even, especially it's not super strict either. Like I could walk in and like, hey Nick, you're mad. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Nothing happens. Like, see, this doesn't matter. You don't give a shit if I'm really wearing it or not.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
like, oh, we'll send you home. Like, bro,
at the end of the day, it comes from corporate.
Oh, 100%.
And those people, they don't give a fuck.
No.
And like, I don't know how you get a job. Like, because you would think that corporate would be objectively smarter than the average worker, but I mean, apparently it's like the opposite now. Like, it's like because you're making decisions that make no sense. Like, they make no sense. But it's purely for politics and money. That's all it is. It's politics and money.
They want to look good. They're all following each other. Like, oh fuck, Walmart's doing it.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, now we got to do it. Like, oh, Target's doing it. Shit. Now we got to do it. We can't be the one that's not doing it.
If I owned a business, I'd be like, no, you don't have to wear a mask.
Yeah, it's up to you. I don't care.
Yeah. There's no state mandate anymore. It's up to you, man.
Yeah. Make sure your wiener's covered. That's all I care about. I want to see that shit. Put some shoes on, buddy. I don't care if you.
Yeah. Just, oh my God. You remember the old guy that came in Hannaford dressed in a bikini?
Yes.
That was a beautiful sight.
That was a good day.
That was a great day.
My God. See a lot of fucking freak shows at that store.
I've never seen anything like that.
See, we're going to get canceled. No, he's just expressing himself. Don't call him a freak. He's a fucking freak. All right, he's in there in a bikini. Hairy chest. It's not good.
I'm convinced that was laundry day for him.
You think he was literally like, I need to do laundry. And he just looked around and went, fuck.
And he goes, my granddaughter's got some.
He was going to go to
bikini.
He's like, shit, I can't go to Hannaford without a shirt on. I'll just throw this bikini on.
I mean, God bless him, man. Fucking have fun.
I wonder if he shopped for it. He put on different ones. He asked the lady there.
Oh, God.
Which color goes with my chest hair?
Oh, shit. That's funny stuff, man. Well, it's good to fucking have the podcast going.
Oh, goddamn yes.
And we're going to keep it rolling. And we're going to be ordering mic and headphones. So
yes, guests.
So we'll have guests on soon.
And we won't be sitting in this hallway because there's no way a third person's going to.
Yeah. So, I mean, we'll be spicing it up and it's going to get... It's going to get even better as time goes on.
I can't wait.
And hopefully technology's nice to us.
Yes, hopefully everything works out fine.
Yeah. Hopefully. But all right, that's I say that's a good spot to end it.
Yes, sir.
So episode 12, Human Bacon Podcast, we're back. So
episode 12, baby. Go check out Under Your Bed Games, my other YouTube channel. Be playing scary games.
Yeah, well that'd be a good spot to start next time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll start on that. All right, cool. Take it easy, everybody.
Bye.